Hello everyone and thanks for tuning back in. Alessandro the Crypto here. I hope you're all doing fine. So welcome to another episode. In today's video we're gonna analyze as usual the Bitcoin price. We're also gonna have a look into Ethereum and at the end also into the DXY and Nasdaq. So we have very big announcements to do, my friends, because currently Bybit is giving out a very special and unique $1,000 of bonus out if you are a new member of Bybit. So you can open up a new account and put a deposit up to 2 Bitcoin to get $1,000 in bonus. So you can do some free trades with it. And also in addition to that, you will get a $10 coupon as well. So make sure that you claim this special bonus that Bybit is offering to you. You just have to use my referral link that you find down below here in the video description. And of course, then also you can claim these $100 that you anyway get through the rewards hub. And next to that, Bybit is also doing a so-called balance booster. That just means that all your funds that are on Bybit and not in a trade are getting paid by interest with an API of up to 15%. So make sure that you're joining this program, because like that all your funds that you're keeping on Bybit will get paid daily with interest, and 15% is quite a lot, my friends. So make sure that you put here your deposit in Bitcoin and Tether. Like this you also can gain some passive money. And another important announcement is over on Binance. They are currently adding the Bitsgap trading bot, which is very profitable. I also did a tutorial about this trading bot. You can find it at the end of this video, is popping up somewhere. So make sure that you're watching that tutorial, because here I explain you how to set up a trading bot. Like this you can make very easy some passive money with only connecting your exchanges to Bitsgap. And right now Binance is adding this into their futures contracts. So if you're trading with futures over on Binance, then make sure to sign up to Binance with my link that you also find down below here in the video description, and then get also this 14 days completely for free program over on Bitsgap, where you can use those trading bots for 14 days completely for free. And afterwards, if it's paying out for you, you can do a monthly plan, which is starting from only $19 a month, which usually you can get it back very quickly. So go and sign up to Binance and also Bitsgap if you want to try out those trading bots, and like this also do some very nice passive money next to your own trading, of course. And now, my friends, let's start straight here into the content, because Bitcoin is still struggling here to push higher back above 60k. I also told you in yesterday's video that we shouldn't drop below this last low that we had here of around $53,000. And as you can see, Bitcoin came exactly down to this low, and for now we are bouncing, and it looks like here in the 1 hour time frame that we're forming this potential falling wedge, and the breakout to the upside would take us to the beginning of this wedge right here at around $57,800. And like that we potentially could form here a double bottom formation, which will take us at least up here towards our new potential resistance here of around $59,000. And if this one is getting broken, the chances are very high that we're coming up again towards $62,000, and then we're gonna see if we are able to consolidate above 60k again, above our new potential support then, or if we're gonna continue our crash down towards our bearish targets. So the lower time frames right now are suggesting that we could see here a potential bounce and an attempt to test here this resistance here at around 59k and then move on towards $62,000. Why I still think that we could easily reach $62,000 very soon is also because of the CME gaps that right now we still have up here at $62,000. And with this drop down to $53,000 that we have seen yesterday, also here in the CME chart, you can see that right now we have closed also this CME gap down here at $54,000. So the closest CME gap that we have right now is this one up here at around 62k, and that's why I think the next move potentially will take us up here to close this gap, and then we're gonna see if this was just a gap filling and we will head again towards lower levels, or if this is going to be a valid pump and we start again to consolidate in this 60k area. So the next step of Bitcoin, in my opinion, will be to the upside, even though we are looking a bit concerning here, because also here in the CME chart, we are breaking below this support here that in the last couple of days and weeks acted as a very strong support. So right now we are also here below this important support. And even though we could see here a short-term pump towards $62,000, the important thing is that we are also able to start to close 4-hour and daily candles above this support again. Otherwise, this could be just resulting in a gap filling, and we will continue towards our bearish targets. And therefore, let's go again back into the spot chart and open up the daily time frame, because here you can see again that we are potentially losing important supports, not only this trend line here, but also the 50 daily moving average. So right now we are trading below the 50 daily moving average, and even though we could see here a pump above and go and retest here the 20 and 9 daily moving average between $59,000 to $60,000, this could be also just a retest of the new resistance here, and afterwards, if here we are getting rejected, we could continue our fall towards our bearish targets, which here in the daily time frame could be even down here at the 200 daily moving average at $34,000. Of course, I told you, my friends, that if we're gonna see such a correction during our bull market, take it as a good buy opportunity for the long term, because even if we would fall down towards the 200 daily moving average, we would still remain in our bull market, and we are still far away from a cycle top. As I told you in many videos already, I think that the cycle top will not come before the end of this year, and that's why until then there is a very high chance that sooner or later we are also coming down to test important moving averages, like here the 200 daily moving average at $34,000, and that in my opinion is the worst case scenario. This is where I would go all in again. And the other important support that we could find here if we're gonna see a major sell-off is here the 20 weekly moving average right at $44,000, which in my opinion is also very likely to get tested if this week we're gonna close below the 9 weekly moving average, which currently is here at $55,500. So even though we could see for now a short-term pump again to retest here the 60k area, if this week we are closing below the 9 weekly moving average, I think we're gonna see for sure continuation to the downside, and the 20 weekly moving average here right at 44k would be the first potential big support where the bulls most likely are kicking in, and here we could see a potential bottom, at least for now. And if the 20 weekly would fail, then watch out for the 200 daily moving average. So this is my worst case scenario if this dump is going to continue. But at least here for the short term, I think we're gonna see a breather to the upside and go up here to retest the 60k area. So if you are planning to take out some cash to be ready for the bearish scenario, then wait until this pump is over and we're gonna fill this gap at $62,000. And if then we are not able to create a support above 60k again, then I think it's not a bad idea to take a little bit of cash out, just to be ready that if we're gonna dump towards our bearish targets, that you can buy that dip, because for the long term anyway Bitcoin will go towards higher levels. But I definitely wouldn't sell everything, my friends, because if Bitcoin successfully is recovering again above 60k and continues to way higher levels, you could potentially miss out on the biggest gains of your life. So that's why make only sure that you have some cash on the sideline for the bearish scenario, but otherwise for the long term you can be sure that Bitcoin will go to way higher levels, and this $65,000 for now was not the cycle top. Maybe it was a local top, but for sure not our cycle top. So for now the lower time frames are suggesting that we could see here a breather to the upside, and then once that gap is filled at 62k, let's see what happens after. But right now I think the chances are very high that we could go up to fight the 60k area and then hopefully start again to create a support above. And in the 1 hour time frame you can see that right now we could see here a breakout to the upside from this potential fall